Fern Drop. This video is titled "How Teenagers Steal Cocaine Out of Ports."
5 teenagers are dropped off just outside the port of Antwerp.
Huh?
The port is as big as an entire city, and it never sleeps.
Damn, that's a Call of Duty map. Shipment.
Throughout the night, there are trucks rolling in
Or a
and
SoCal
containers
map.
being
Frostbite.
shifted around. But the boys are here for a very different kind of job. Their mission is to get their hands on bags full of cocaine hidden somewhere in this maze of countless containers. And inside the maze, Belgian police are always on alert. One wrong move, and it's game over. This is the insane, brutal world of Europe's coke runners.
Call it kids, gang.
All work, no pleasure.
Yo, they kids, bro.
Big stepper. Hey.
How the market for it keeps growing, how the substance works, and what it does to the people who use it. But what we didn't specifically talk about is how it gets here. How a product that's made thousands of kilometers away in the jungles of Latin America ends up in a nightclub bathroom in Berlin.
Yo, every time I hear about Berlin, it's about clubbing and doing drugs, bro. Does anything else happen in Berlin but drugs and clubs, bro? What else do they produce, my nigga? God damn. All them do is club 24/7? You forgot sex.
Almost all of the world's cocaine is produced here in Colombia, Bolivia, or Peru. Often, it's brought from the jungle to other Latin American countries first. Powerful cartels control this part of trafficking. Mexican organizations like the Sinaloa Cartel and Cartel de Jalisco
Who I
Nueva
have no opinion
Generación,
on.
known as the CJNG, or Colombia's most powerful cartel, Clan del Golfo. In Brazil, the Primeiro Comando de Capital, or PCC, is a major player. Balkan traffickers are active here as well. And in Ecuador, the Albanian mafia has become extremely powerful.
That's random as fuck.
They all organize the cocaine's journey to Europe, but they don't operate on their own. Various criminal groups cooperate across production, logistics, and distribution. By the time the cocaine ends up in a container at a Brazilian port, it's already passed through 4 or 5.
I don't want to sound like a cop or anything, but to the people who do hard drugs like this, how do you even, like, if I wanted to get cocaine, which I don't, and I've never done it, how do you even meet? Like, weed is easy. Everybody sell weed, right? You probably know a nigga that sell weed at every city you go.
Bro, dispensaries anyway.
But how the fuck do you, like, no, I'm not a fed. You know what? Never mind. Like, how do you get a fucking coke contact, nigga? You just go to enough parties?
Different hands. Cocaine routes are constantly shifting.
The same
but the
way?
most popular ones are by
I
sea.
could find a weed contact like this if I wanted to. Like, I've never done it. I've never tried, but I know the weed smokers in my life. I could just ask them. They know a guy easy. But I can't do that with coke, so you can't say the same way.
Usually hidden on container ships, or sometimes under them,
Weed guy knows a
or
guy.
in the sophisticated narco subs we covered in this video. Mexican cartels smuggle cocaine from here to Mexico. From there, they ship it east, often to Spain. The Colombian Clan del Golfo either sends it directly from Colombia or to other transit countries in South America via speedboat. From there, it heads to Europe. The Albanian mafia sends the cocaine from here and here to Ecuador. From there, it travels on a container ship through the Panama Canal toward Europe. Sometimes, the drugs also take a detour through Africa. The Montenegrin Kavac and Scagliari crime groups both maintain a strong presence in Brazil, often collaborating with the PCC. From here, they send
A
cocaine
cartel
on container ships
collaboration?
to West Africa, often to Senegal or Gambia. There, they collaborate with the Italian Ndrangheta mafia. To hide their trail, the
A lot
drugs
of
are
drug collabs
redistributed.
happening.
Then they move on to Europe, usually via the Iberian Peninsula. But when you look at all the routes cocaine takes into Europe, 2 places stand out. First, the port of Rotterdam. But Europe's biggest gateway for cocaine is the port of Antwerp-Bruges.
That's what I was gonna say. Antwerp Bruges was my first guess.
This is Johnny from Antwerp. He's 15 years old. Behind the wheel is a guy he doesn't really know. Actually, except for his friend sitting next to him, he doesn't know anyone in this van. But that doesn't matter, because Johnny stands to make a lot of money tonight. A few days ago, he and his buddy were approached by an older guy He asked if they wanted to become Utalers, coke runners. The job sounds simple. Break into the port, get drugs out of a container, bring them out of the port, and earn a ton of money for it. Thousands of euros. It sounds awesome, even fun. But now it's dark and cold, and Johnny has no real idea what he's supposed to do. Too late to back out, though. Two guys in the group lead the way. They've done all this before. So after a moment of hesitation, Johnny follows them and climbs over the fence.
Little barbed wire?
The port of Antwerp is gigantic. It stretches across an area of over 11,000 hectares.
What is a hectare and acres?
That's bigger than the center of Paris.
Oh,
In
shit.
2024, over 13 million containers were handled here.
TurboTax locations are now open in your neighborhood. So, hand off your taxes to an expert today. Now, local experts do your taxes with 100% accuracy.
Hey, MK, where are we going?
We're going to Milan!
So we're going to the Winter Olympics.
It's a simple calculation. A huge port with lots of cargo also means lots of cocaine.
We have a lot of ships entering the port of Antwerp, but also Rotterdam, Hamburg, Le Havre, which import legal goods from South America, from Africa, from far overseas.
We sat down with Anne Berger, a spokesperson for Belgium's federal police, for an exclusive interview.
And those criminal organizations, they abuse the legal ways of transporting goods to transport their illegal drugs as well. They always choose the path of
Underneath
the
bananas,
least
I never would have
resistance.
thought.
In 2024, Belgian customs seized 44 tons of cocaine in the port of Antwerp.
Damn.
But that's probably only a fraction of what moves through here.
Damn.
There's estimations that about 10% of the cocaine that enters the ports in Europe is seized, but nobody's sure. There is a dark number, of course.
Have you ever wondered how we make these
Jeez,
animations?
like a trillions?
Well, oranges in bananas and in backpacks hidden among frozen vegetables. Or they smuggle a liquid form
customer.
of the drug inside clothing, coal, or plastic. They hide it in cans of joint compound, inside fresh pineapples, even inside individual coffee beans. They might hide it under the floor, behind a wall, or in the engine compartments of refrigerated containers. But even if most cocaine likely slips through, it still
Sounded
sits
like a
here
sponsor.
in a container inside the vast port. And getting it out of there to sell it on the streets is a
shut up.
completely different challenge for organized crime. They're always playing a high-stakes cat-and-mouse game with the authorities. They have to stay inventive, constantly finding new approaches. And a few years ago, a new method emerged that completely changed
new
the game.
patch, okay?
Criminal organizations, they recruit people. We call them coke runners.
They're in. Johnny has never seen so many containers in his life. A sea of giant metal boxes stretches out in every direction. Hundreds, if not thousands of containers stacked so high it feels almost unreal. Row after row, wherever he looks. It's overwhelming. How can they find the exact container they're looking for?
That's a good
Luckily,
question.
one of the older guys has a phone and is in contact with the client. He sends over a photo that roughly shows the spot plus the coordinates.
I mean, they don't even have a
Time
way
to
to
go.
carry this shit, though.
Right turn here. They try to stay quiet, ducking into the shadows, listening for any unusual sounds. Johnny's pulse is racing. He can hear the heartbeat in his ears.
I'm gonna look up and see
After
Spider-Man.
this, it's to the left. Then there should be a red container between blue and yellow ones on the bottom row. And bingo. Johnny and the others probably don't realize just how dangerous this all is.
Say fucking
The port's
goodbye.
authorities have implemented an array of security measures to combat the surge of coke runners.
About exact technologies, I'm not going to give you any information, but we work hard together with everybody. We have a lot of exchange of information.
The port is packed with security
Snitches.
cameras.
She got a lot of
Police
snitches in her
officers,
fucking
customs
pocket.
agents, and thousands of workers are in the area every day. The port also relies on smart technology, smart cameras, sensors, and a network of 6 automated drones. They take off from these docking stations and do 18 flights a day. The drones are managed from here, the port's command and control center. It's unclear to what degree these drones aid in catching potential coke runners. Using the cameras inside the drones, port staff can zoom in and out of different areas in the port's infrastructure.
Damn.
Soon, they say, they'll also have autonomous drones, sending back images and data in real time. These drones would feed information straight into Apika, an AI assistant with a 3D interface.
Hello, I'm Apika, your virtual assistant monitoring
What
all
the fuck?
activities in the ports of Antwerp Bruges. Thanks to a digital network of drones, cameras, and sensors inspired by the 5 human senses, I can tell what is happening in the port 24/7.
It can analyze the
You gonna
port's
need it.
activities and acts as its digital nervous system. But first and foremost, the police are doing old-fashioned patrols.
The most effective
old-fashioned
method
patrols.
in catching
Give them niggas some
co-criminals is
fucking-
be present
like a
in
go-kart
port.
or some
That's
shit,
what
man. They're gonna
our
walk
Maritime
around.
and River Police does. They're present all the time. They check up on a lot of people. If there's any suspicious
Hey,
behavior,
look, bro,
they
I'm
know.
obviously smarter than all these fucking cops, nigga. Give them thermal scopes, okay? Walk with me. Give them thermal scopes and smoke grenades. It works every time.
it most of the time.
Xander finally posted. Remember, he just basically climbed at me like he climbed Mount Everest. Feel me? And now, kind of telling, he spent 21 days in the Amazon jungle. Let's go.
Stuff on the tip of this dart, this is Carrare. It's a neurotoxin so powerful that it'll paralyze a monkey 100 feet up in the canopy in a matter of minutes. It stops their lungs, it stops their heart.
So what are you doing with it?
It's lights out. This is the exact same weapon used by the hostile, uncontacted tribes just miles away.
poison
but it gets
arrow.
even crazier. Tonight, I'm going to eat the meat that this poison killed, and I'll be perfectly fine. Which raises the question, how is that scientifically possible? And why are the neighboring tribes so afraid of the outside world that they'd kill to stay hidden? I have so many questions. Welcome to the Warani. Welcome to the Amazon.
What are you doing? What was that? Is that a blow dart? Bro, is that a blow dart? The video contains culturally sensitive subject matter. Please respect. We always respect everybody's beliefs, bro. I think. Barefooted? A jaguar attacked it. A what? This has potential to be an all-time. Monkey.
We are deep in the Ecuadorian jungle, living alongside the Warani tribe. For the next couple weeks, my good friend Tom, our guide Pente, and myself are
His name is
embarking.
what? His name is Hentai?
Next couple weeks, my good friend Tom, our guide Pente, and myself are embarking on a traditional
I respect
expedition
his
to hunt
culture,
their
though,
absolute
so-
favorite food, prime meat.
You never called back and told me about Bully? I didn't hear it yet, Davis. I'm sorry. I'm gonna call you back though. I'm gonna listen to the whole thing, bro, off stream. I'll keep it about with y'all. This is an elite album cover. Like really, really elite.
Rain's been coming down for a few minutes now in typical Amazon rainforest fashion. It hasn't touched us yet. Actually, you know what? The first few drops are coming down.
Xander might be the best
canopy
outdoor
is so
YouTuber
dense, it eats up a lot of that rain before it even makes it down here.
of all time. Oh, he put a shirt on. No! He took it back off. Let's go.
So the heart.
What are they building? What are they making?
Or whatever palm this is. And I think they're going to make this into the darts. The darts that they're using are black, so maybe they cook them on the fire or
darts.
something, or like heat treat them. Oh my god, they're like making them like straight up, right out here. They're not even bringing them back; they're just doing it.
We'll get back to hunting with the Warani in just a sec, but for now, a quick word with today's paid partner. Sponsors.
I was a kid and I can imagine the coolest life that I could ever live.
Calves, man.
It'd probably be this one. I am so grateful to be out here. This is so much fun chasing these guys around the jungle.
Hey, you can take your shirt off now
just
and
filming
oil.
them with my camera. Just living the life, man. This is great.
Wow. Wow.
We're
Why are the
extremely
clouds so
deep in
low?
the Amazon jungle, but our journey actually began days ago. It started with a 3-day trek downriver, pushing through
3-day
countless
trek?
obstacles. Along the way, we hunted a caiman before finally arriving at a remote hunt camp.
This is our setup. We're in one of the, we call it almost like a longhouse type hut. We both have our Hennessy hammocks.
Not sure where the Warani are going to sleep. I think there's 3 or 4 of them out here at this hunt camp with us. So excited to see what we get up to.
Yo, Satori, thank you for research.
What's interesting about the older Warani is pre-contact, they would stretch out their earlobes. But once missionaries came into the picture, they banned that practice. So if they have the stretched out earlobes, it means that they lived at a time before the Western world had any hand on their lives.
Why'd they stretch it?
So we're currently making curare, which is a neurotoxin poison, which is used to shoot monkey. Apparently, they have different types of poisons for different types of animals. This one's meant for primates. So in order to make the curare, they find the curare vine and they scratch it and smell it. And it has to smell a certain way in order for it to be ripe. They crunch it up, grind it up, put it into this leaf and use it as a coffee filter, pour water in it, let it drip out into that black tarry substance, heat it up, put it on the end of these darts, and you got yourself a poison dart.
Here's one of the darts. Doesn't have the curare on the end, but he put a little notch into it using a piranha jaw, and that allows the curare to break off inside the animal. They use this cotton-like substance, I believe it's kapok, that they keep in a gourd, part of their kit, which they wrap around the base in order to make it nice and tight fit in their blow dart gun. Really cool technology. This one doesn't have any curare on the end, but once it goes into the animal, cracks off and lights out.
You know, it's pretty easy to feel tough out here when you have things like an InReach GPS communicator or a 5-watt radio, but then you actually remember where you are. This is the deep Amazon jungle. You see, in 1541, the Spanish conquistador Francisco de Orellana became the first European to navigate the length of this river system. His expedition was looking for El Dorado, the city of gold. Instead, they found what they called green hell. They were decimated by disease, starvation, and constant attacks from the indigenous tribes defending their homes. For centuries after that, this specific part of the Ecuadorian Amazon was a blank spot on the map. Nobody came in here or came back out. And the reason for that are the people I'm living with right now.
Ha dumbass, hoe ass nigga looking for gold. He got. Yes, sir. Hey, get that bitch ass nigga off your land, man. That's where you're going? Nah, I'm not gonna be in the Ecuadorian rainforest. It's a different part. Hold on, no. Someone send that to Max, man. Let's see if he can cook up a sample.
Penny, for your thoughts.
You think I could retire early?
Good question.
Life.
The alligator's been smoking on the fire all night, and sure enough, it's breakfast this morning. All fried up. Honestly,
like
it
chicken.
tastes a little bit like chicken. It's delicious.
I had a feeling he was gonna say that.
So Ronaldo, Christian missionary here, was telling us a story of a local hostile tribe, the Targari, and their encounter with a logging
course you
crew
know.
that ended up in
How do you know?
tragedy.
You guys
This
ever had
logging
alligator
crew
before?
was harvesting some very desired wood in the area. There was 3 people working this small logging crew. There was a guy on the chainsaw named Rambo, and then the 2 other helpers who were kind of organizing the planks, moving the wood around. One of the crew looked up, and all of a sudden, there was tens of Targaryen around. The logging crew member shouted to the guy on the chainsaw, "Rambo! Rambo!" But Rambo was, and he couldn't hear anything. Finally, he looks up. Spears, multiple spears coming from the Targaryen, the hostile tribe members, right at Rambo. The other 2 crew members go running for the boat. One of them gets a spear right in the leg. They look back. Rambo is already down. They make it to the boat. They make it to safety. But their buddy, Rambo, he was killed by the Targaryen tribe. Later, they go back to recover the body, and Rambo had over 25, 30 spears peppering his body. It sounds as if the tribe's pretty close. They're about 3 days walk from here, and these encounters happen
That's really
every couple of
close, a
years,
3-day
so
walk.
Let's just hope that our stay is a peaceful one, because these people are absolute masters of the woods, and if they want you dead, they'll have it their way.
I know, that is the light. If you got lost here, who's coming to find you? When you see it like this, it hits you just like where you are. That walkie-talkie's not safe. Like, really, realistically, like, the walkie-talkie's not saving your life, bro. You're done.
All right, we're just leaving our Warani hunt camp. We're gonna go check out the main Warani village. It's about 2-hour commute up the Sewer River.
LC, David Arisa, welcome back to the agency. Shit.
Camino's
fucking
very
rainbow,
unique
man.
because it's the last settlement and right on the edge of the intangible zone. There's nothing downriver from here until you reach Peru, and then eventually Brazil and the Amazon River and all its tributaries. While other villages have been forced to make deals with the oil companies to survive, Bamino has fought to stay independent. They're trying to build a future on their own terms, usually with things like ecotourism, bringing tourists like myself in here to show them their old traditional ways and keep the spirit of the Warani people alive. And there's a woman in this village with a very special story.
Imagine how peaceful life is.
Her and her husband were attacked on the riverbanks by a Targaryen warrior. 7 spears were thrown at them. One struck her husband in the heart, killing him instantly. She dodged all but one, which struck her in the leg. She pulled it out and ran for her canoe, but the man grabbed her before she reached it. She reached up, grabbing his stretched ear loops and tearing them off his ears. The man screamed and she managed to break free, barely reaching her canoe to escape. Only later did she realize that she had another spear which pierced her in the back, puncturing her lung. She survived and escaped with one of the Targaryen's spears, but she now lives as a widow with only one functioning lung. That story of that
That's where you're going,
defending
Xander?
herself against the Targaryen happened upstream from here in the direction of which we came. So while it is rare that we might encounter a hostile tribe, the chances are non-zero, which is unsettling.
Where is this? Ecuadorian rainforest. Lock in, bro. Ooh. The nigga had a rope attached to him. Oh, they're gonna let them leave, right? This nigga he is leg cuffed to a tree.
Whoa.
That's good. That's good
The
eats.
local shot this tapir 2 hours away and hauled it back here in half on their back.
So what is that? What is that, chat? Ooh, space. Oh, it's the Amazon parrot! I forgot they got Amazon parrots in a fucking Amazon. It's adorable. Space. They would have get the subs, brother. It's not a parakeet game. Boom. Hold on. It's not the same thing. No, it is. It is. Yeah, it is. Same pair. Wow. Hey, Space. Appreciate you with the 5, man. Nah, they got him at an Amazon warehouse.
Parece que no quiere estar
Piss me off, man.
con la gente. Parece que ellos quieren vivir muy libre. sin pensar, como tú decías, al teléfono, no, solo ellos quieren vivir con la selva, con la flecha, con curar con la lanza, su cultura, su cultivo, su selva, recolectar, vivir sin preocupar. Por eso,
You know, it's interesting, Chad. We celebrate a lot of like older culture, but we don't celebrate like modern culture that much. I wonder why, right? Because like we can look at this and be like, their culture is so rich, their culture is so fascinating, because it's a little bit prehistoric. Like most people are not going to live like this or don't know how to, right? But maybe because it's unique. That might be what it is, bro. Maybe because it's really unique and you can't really find anywhere, it's easier to celebrate it. You know? I wonder if back in the day when everybody had to hunt and live like this, especially in rainforests, I wonder if they celebrated each other's culture or if it was just like, yeah, everybody does this.
Dios no quiere que también que la tierra que no destruya, pero el gobierno
It's tradition, maybe?
sabe.
I mean, tradition is anything a collection of people do all the time. It's like a tradition for us to wake up and scroll on TikTok.
Mata por matar.
You know?
Yeah, no.
Tagueri mata porque nadie venga a dañar su selva. Tagueri quiere que deja su tierra libre como selva.
Wow. Oh my God, bro. I think green's my favorite color, Chad. Yeah, as a grown ass man, I didn't have a favorite color, but bro, do I love seeing a green forest.
Village today.
Jeez Louise, Samosa King, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, brother. Thank you. W.
It's right there. Oh my God.
Samosa King. Whoa! Hey, Chip! Chip, what you chewing on?
So these scratches are marks from a jaguar attacking.
A jaguar?
I was quite confused about the story of this tapir, and apparently it was raised by some locals here when it was very little, and now it wanders off into the woods, eats, enjoys itself, and then it'll come back to town occasionally to hang out with the Waranis, and that's why it's a little bit docile. It is a wild animal, and these things do bite. This one bites as well, but this one bites less than a wild tapir, so stay away from wild animals.
I think there's a lot of people that come down here with a specific image in their head. They're looking for that National Geographic look. Tribesmen running around in loincloths or completely naked. When you see a pair of Crocs or a soccer jersey, part of you thinks that they've lost their culture or something's changed for the worse. You feel a little bit disappointed. We think, oh, they're not real anymore. But this is a huge mistake. You have to remember that the Warani are the ultimate survivalists, and the first rule of survival is adaptation. If you live in the jungle and somebody offers you a machete or a Mora knife instead of a stone tool, you absolutely take it. If somebody offers you a 15 horsepower Yamaha motor so you don't have to paddle upstream for 3 days, you take it.
The fuck? How do you get that?
They aren't losing their culture by wearing t-shirts. They're just doing what humans have always done, using the best tools available to survive. The Warani are ultimately just very pragmatic. You can put a Warani hunter in a pair of Nikes or some rain boots, but they'll still out-hunt, still out-track, and still out-survive anybody else on the planet.
Is this?
I couldn't tell you how Pente's leading us through the jungle right now.
This why everybody bankrupt themselves and shit like that. Niggas would sell their children's kidneys to get us like a deal or some sort of sponsorship from BBC. Them niggas have millions and hundreds of millions of dollars coming in, shit like that. There are YouTubers putting out content that is rivaling large billion-dollar corporations. And for me, it's like, if I'm a brand that's even in the space of outdoor stuff, like, what is stopping you? This is such a bang for your buck. Bro, I would kit Xander out. He would get a fucking $4 million deal from me, gang. But people would rather spend the fucking $8 million for a Super Bowl ad to do nothing. It's so weird for me. It's so weird to see somebody who you know is gonna get millions of views doing something in your exact niche or genre And then like you got to justify ROIs and stuff. All right, bro. You still pay fucking radio ads and do billboard advertising. All right, man. Genuinely though, this is some of the coolest content. Like I'm watching this for free. Is this not insane?
To have an amazing dead reckoning sense where you just know exactly the direction you're heading.
I completely agree with what he said. I feel like it's because it's remained free because they get paid even though it's free. You watch for free. I mean, it's obvious, but you watch for free, but they still get paid. So it's like a win-win. That's probably why it's still good. I still like that. What he said is true. It's really good content and it's free. So yeah, it's probably because they get paid. If they weren't getting nothing out of it, it wouldn't be free.
At all times. Because we're not following the trail right now. He's just cutting his way through the jungle. There are absolutely no landmarks.
My ass would fall in for sure.
Bro, what? He did that with a leaf? That's crazy. What the fuck?
Bendy's onto something. I'm not sure what, but I never know. You guys see?
What about that?
I really enjoy this style of hunting. It's quite active. We're just trekking around the jungle looking for sign and calling out for animals and then moving.
Me and the boys off 2 tabs of acid in someone's backyard.
Sitting in a deer stand, unsuspecting animal. Nah, man, we are.
Es como aquí, carga como similar peludo, es el limón. Pero la hormiga es como ácido que tiene, es como limón.
It has a little bit of salt.
Más o menos. Es como una energía cuando estás cansado.
It's like energy when you're tired in the jungle and there's no water. You mix it with a little saliva.
Boca, saliva, mejor eso como una energía. Mira, hormiga. Está riquísimo con un poco de sal. Puedes probar.
Oh yeah, it's like lemony, salty ants.
Zen.
Little string.
So you still see his, all his junk, but there's a little bit of ornate decoration going on there. And this is the traditional way the
So
Waorani
he's
men
uncircumcised.
dress when they go out
Okay.
hunting. Makes you think.
Yeah, you gotta chill.
I felt like 4 just because.
You gotta really chill.
That's insane. I can't see your screen from here anymore.
Lemons. Football season's over. Oh, come on, buddy. You still got basketball, hockey.
Keenan? What the fuck?
I felt like 4 just because, with her first stand.
Oh, I think I left off watching this, but guess the comedian.
No, it just was.
That actually was crazy though. Agent be tweaking.
Wasn't that funny?
It's a really strong reason.
But number 6 does feel like he's doing too much.
Yeah.
No one's been funny, have they?
No, we haven't.
Hey.
Well,
There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, but unintentionally.
This cheeky guy. 3 is definitely
He
fun.
knows what he's doing.
He's one of the creepiest men I've ever
Thank you.
No, he
Thank
just
you.
gave 17 words for sperm. Have you got any more? He's good. He's good. Can't get rid of number 3. He's good. We can't get rid of 3.
Number 6 it is.
Oh,
unfortunately, you are out. Thank you, number 6.
God.
Welcome. Round 4, topics. In this round, we're going to give them topics, and they're going to have to try and make jokes out of them.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Well, that's a good round. Just don't say ADHD or sperm.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Your topic is STDs.
I don't have much experience with them, personally. About yourself?
I've dibbled and dabbled.
Dibbled and dabbled in the... Have you got a favourite?
Chlamydia was interesting.
Oh, the clap. It's probably...
What the fuck?
Yes!
Yo, this shit weird. It getting weirder and weirder. The fuck?
What? Yeah. What's going on? It's your boy, Big Gucci Skinbone, back with another episode of Skinbone Uncut. Well, we got real people with real problems.
Baby, aka 101 Dalmatian, aka your baby mama's favorite baby dad.
Why did not click on this?
Ain't nobody never said that. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, brother. How you doing?
He looked at her and said, I'm experimenting. Where did that come from, brother?
What?
No, that's,
Did he actually say that?
Yeah, he actually said that. He also did say that his mum used to text him every morning saying he's a wanker every day after that. Does she still do that now?
No.
No? You got over that? Okay, cool.
But where's the rose?
There's no rose. I know.
I thought we just took a trip down memory lane, man.
I thought we were going somewhere.
We're just reminiscing on
Bro, let me just go, man.
All right,
you got the hoodie up.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna have to bring my shades, but that's all good.
Yeah,
Thank you for that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't watch much YouTube. That's me being honest.
Okay.
But I respect what all three of you done in your own lanes, and just want to say big up. Carry on working, man. Big up. Thank you.
Wait, we didn't even give you a ranking.
We have to rate you.
Oh, you have to rate me?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
I'll take that.
I'm a nice guy, you know.
Yeah.
No, I can't. That one joke said the Maltese was flat. That's what gave me. That was funny. I think that was your funniest one.
Yeah.
That was so funny. Bring in the next one, please. Nah, he looks like a nice guy.
I can see in his eyes.
Let's face it, most of us aren't going to set foot on Mars.
I'm on Mars! It's freezing. I'm going to go back to the module.
Some things are out of reach.
Look at that. Time out.
T.
Huh?
T.
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 Your name's T.
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 Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Daddy, you are fat. Okay. Understand? You hear?
Yeah.
All right. So, well, we're obviously acting. I'm acting deaf. You're acting like you were a
what? Come on now.
box all your life. Okay. I didn't know Kenny was here, but you can take in the.
By the way, the title's Roast Me, won $1,000. They roast them and they won $1,000. And they roast them and that's funny, I guess.
Lyrics as well. You're always going to be in your brother's shadow. He's successful. But you're never going to be on his level, obviously. Okay. Last time you were on his level, you were in a bathtub pissing on each other. He was probably pissing on you and you probably enjoyed it.
What the f is this bathtub business that keeps coming up?
Bruh, you've seen the videos. He's got multiple videos in bathtubs getting recorded.
What the f?
And it's poetic, right? KSI still taking the piss out of him after all these years and he's probably enjoying it. And you know what? And Deji, I heard you're fasting. Are you fasting?
I only did it for a week. Yeah, I actually struggled.
But I'm fasting for Ramadan. You probably fasting what? KSI probably check your delivery password. Is that why? So that's another thing.
That's a delivery password.
So that's
you signed into Deliveroo. It's nuts.
So that's another thing that you've given up on. What was it? Deji show? I don't know if that's still alive.
No, it is.
Oh, still alive?
Yeah, before me.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Then boxing.
Yeah.
Looking after a dog. And now fasting.
Okay.
Like, what's going on?
But, okay, all right.
But you know what? I got something for you.
What is it? Where did it give you a lollipop?
I don't know. Don't make it gay.
Wait, where is it?
Oh, there it is. Don't make it gay. Don't make it gay.
Well, you gave me a lollipop.
Don't make it gay.
You know a lot of murder stuff like
Alright,
this.
don't look at him. It's only because you look at. Don't make it gay though.
Okay, I remember that clip. I seen that clip. Wait. Oh, this dickhead. Oh, I hate this guy.
What's this? I just need to catch my breath. Deji would know.
What the fuck?
Vinny Hacker
Vinny Hacker fight. Something you need a breath. Come on, man. But that fight was jokes. You remember when he came out with a towel over his head? Mike Tyson. After first round, he was gassed out. Like he took a beat. He had no bite. But unlike his dog, obviously his dog had a bite. But that was obviously a mercy. Like he didn't get to see you lose. That's probably a blessing in disguise, right? Right?
Yeah.
He's dark. He's right.
I thought he was nice. I take it back, man.
No, I am nice. But look, we all prayed for you when you were in your car accident. Obviously, we prayed. We were like, come on, let's hope the IBT team makes it through. Even the paramedics were like, look, he had a bright future. Shame about this guy. Look, I don't want to keep going. You look like you've had enough. Well, can't even see your hairline. That's probably had enough. So look, I'm not going to keep going. You're going to cry. We've all heard the videos. Oh no, everyone hates me. Come on, why don't you like me? It's normal. This guy. So what? This is your villain arc.
Not even roasting. It's like, it's crazy.
Redemption story. What is it? A losing boxing record. And a 45-minute video of you crying. Kilo.
What the fuck? Shit, tweak. Bro, what the fuck?
This court is now in session. We are gathered today to examine the case of Rakai Linder.
Linder?
Who stands before this court not for a trivial matter, but for a serious breach of responsibility in the digital public space. The charge at hand is the unauthorized disclosure of private information, specifically the leaking of an individual's personal phone number, LaMelo Ball, NBA star, during a live broadcast. In an age where influence carries weight and reach extends far beyond immediate circles, actions taken in a moment of carelessness can have lasting consequences. Privacy is not a privilege reserved for a few. It is a right afforded to all. The act of exposing such personal information, whether intended as a joke or not, demonstrates a disregard for that fundamental principle. This court recognizes that platforms like Twitch enforce rules not to restrict expression, but to protect individuals from harm, harassment, and exploitation. A ban in this case is not arbitrary. It is a response to conduct that violates those protections. You have a list of offenses including
I think you're serious. Yo, what the fuck?
Stealing flowers, vandalism, destruction of property.
Stealing flowers, fuck.
And the list of consequences. It's not solely about punishment, but about accountability. Will you please come to the stand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
Today I'm here representing Mr. Linder in his case. So I hear that you listed a couple things that he did, which are correct. But we don't talk about the things that he do good on the platform. He stole flowers, but we don't talk about when he gave those two little girls iPads. He bought them 2 iPads. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about how he really brought joy to Streamer University. Everyone was nervous. He was the only person that had that energy in him. He's called Baby Glitch for a reason. We know that. You know, it's a lot of things he did. Mafia-thon, he made a lit. Baby Glitch, that word right there.
I don't think they take Discover here. Of course they take Discover. It's accepted in 99% of places.
We can't hire you right now, but we'll keep you in mind.
You'll keep me in mind.
It's a good day.
It stands out. It stands out a lot. You know what I'm saying? We don't talk. Look, let me slow it down. I want y'all to hear me. Nobody talked about when Ty Lil leaked Drake's number. He didn't serve no consequences. When Kai Cenat leaked Rakai's number, no consequences.
Yo, the backdoors are crazy.
When Jay Cinco leaked Marty Too Hotty's number, no consequences.
Oh, the personal one.
Once it's Mr. Linder here, everything's a problem. Why do they keep picking on him? I don't understand. maybe you could tell me here, maybe one of you guys can tell me here, why do they keep picking on him? I don't understand. Nobody faces the consequences but him. Nothing further, Your Honor.
Do you rest your case?
Yes.
You may be seated, sir. Thank you. Jury. Here, thank you, sir. This court has carefully considered the context, the evidence presented, and the intent behind the actions in question. While the matter itself reflects the importance of privacy and the responsibilities that come with public influence, it is equally important that judgment be based on clear proof and fairness.
That's Quavo? Oh, I thought that was Quavo.
In this case, the court finds the evidence insufficient to establish guilt beyond reasonable doubt. Therefore, Rakai Linder is hereby found not guilty of the personal information by writing forms. The accountability must always be grounded in truth and certainty. Court is adjourned.
The camera's ready. Not really.
Do it now! Spin on down with the chain! Are you honest injustice? Are you honest injustice right now? You're already honest injustice right now.
Fuck, I told you.
Hold on. Are you honest injustice? Let me see. Hold on.
Don't ever play with a Tony Martin, man.
Hold on.